Hey everyone, today we're going to learn how to use JavaScript for loops. Let's learn how to count from 0 to 5. Okay, so first up we want to do for. It's going to take in 3 arguments here. The first one is the initialization, so for let is equal to I. This just means where do you want to start a brand new variable from. So I is the standard, meaning the index number, so I is equal to 0. And then the second condition is the stopping condition, so we want to keep doing this until we reach a certain number. So if we want to go from 0 to 5, we want to continue while I is less than or equal to 5. So the third condition is our step counter, and what do we want to do with the variable I in this case? We want to add 1 so we can continue going up and up. So let's do that here. For that, we'll just do I++. That's the shorthand to do I is equal to I plus 1. All right, in the middle, we're going to start writing the actual code that gets executed. So we're just going to do a console log. And then we're going to console log I in this case. So let's run it, see what that looks like. Nice. Now we have 0 to 5. Cool. So now let's take that a step further. I'm going to comment that out. Let's imagine we have a variable fruits. So it's going to hold a string of arrays. So let's say we have apple, banana, and then we have cherry. All right, cool. We have that, and now we want to loop through each iteration, go from apple, banana to cherry. So how can we do that? Let's start with the for loop. Let I is equal to 0, so we can continue that same pattern from what we did earlier. So I is less than, what do you want to go less than? So we know we want to do less than 0, 1, and 2, 3. So we only want to go from 0, 1, 2. So we don't want to execute and stop at 3. So we'll do 3 here. But what if this array gets another item? Then we don't want to keep updating the for loop to like 4, 5, whatever. So to make it dynamic, what we'll do is we'll get the dot length of fruits. So fruits dot length in this case is 3. Okay, so we're going to do less than, I is less than 3. Fruits, which is in this case it's going to be 3. All right, so now I plus plus, because we want to keep moving the index number to the right, plus 1. And then in the inside, all we need to do is console log. What are we console logging? We're console logging fruits at index I. Okay, so here, let's run it, see what that looks like. Nice, we have apple, banana, and cherry. Perfect. So what if we want to go backwards, go from cherry, banana, apple? Okay, for that, we just need to modify a couple of things. The first thing we need to do is we need to update our first part. So instead of going let I is equal to 0, we want to start from here in this case. So remember, the length is 3. So if you started from 3, there would be undefined here. So what we're going to do is we want to start from 2. And the way we can do that dynamically is use the length minus 1. All right, so let's do that. Fruits dot length minus 1. So now this I is equal to 2. All right, what is our stopping? So while I is greater than or equal to 0, okay, so that's going to be a stopping condition. So let's update this. While I is greater than or equal to 0. Cool, instead of plus plus, we're going to go backwards. So we'll do minus minus. So what's happening here is we're starting from here, 2, and then we go continue this loop until it reaches 0. And then every iteration we're going to the left, or minus minus. All right, let's run it, see what that looks like. Perfect, we have cherry, banana, and apple. All right, so the other way to do this is called a for of loop. So it's very similar. We'll do for, and then we'll do initialization. So we're not going to initialize an index number, but we're going to actually get a variable which is going to contain each item in the iteration. So we'll do for, in this case, fruits, since we're working with fruits. So for let fruit of fruits. Okay, so that's all we need. So no index number or anything like that. And we know for sure that this fruit contains each item here. And remember, this only goes from left to right. Okay, so we're just gonna do that, and we're gonna console log fruit. So let's see what that looks like. Nice, it's still going apple, banana, and cherry. Cool, so in this video, hopefully you learned how to do for loops. This is the more common way of doing it, and this is more dynamic, gives you more flexibility. But if you need a straightforward loop, just to go from left to right, this is the simple and clean version of doing it. All right, until next time.